I got me a loose Hasbro Marvel Legends Pretty Boy. Let's have a look. Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be doing a loose review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Pretty Boy from the X-Men Villain 60th Anniversary box set. I picked this up loose. I know nothing about this character or really any of the characters that came in that box set. But I thought this guy looked uber cool. And so that's why I picked him up. I also picked up Silvermane as well, and I'll do a loose review on him eventually at some point. But I just thought the whole robot design, you know, robots have always been kind of cool. To me, and so I picked him up, got him off of eBay or Mercari. I don't remember. It's hard to keep track at this point. But at any rate, let's take a look at the accessories. He comes with two pistols. Now, this is what's really strange, and well, I'll explain how I'm going to fix this eventually. But I thought actually about cutting off the magazine. I'm not big on extended magazine guns, as I've said in the past, but comes with two guns that are relatively the same, but not quite the same. I'm more swinging towards this one than this one. But we've got two guns that are all in black. They both have hollow barrels on them because we've got some weapon effects on there. But over here we've got one with a somewhat shorter barrel and a suppressor on it and an extended magazine, and then this one we've got a little bit longer barrel with a suppressor or silencer, if you will, on it, and seem to have the same handle. But here's the kicker. When the I've got the Rose Spider-Man on pre-order from Amazon, and he comes with the exact same two guns, just with no effects. So I'm going to actually replace this one with another one of these, and then these will go on somebody, I don't know who. But so yeah. And since we're on the subject of the guns, we've got two different types of gun effects. One, we've got a blast effect in green, soft, translucent, rubberized plastic that the end fits right into the gun there and gives you a green blasting effect. Comes in two different sizes, two different lengths. The other one is a tiny bit shorter. That one's a little bit bent. It was in a little storage container, little ice cream bucket. Is what I saved to put my extra pieces and parts and figures that I haven't touched yet. So we've got one that's a little bit longer than the other, one on the right here being a little bit shorter. But pretty cool. I love gun effects, especially when they make guns that you can put effects on. And then we have some green smoke effects that go in these right here, and we'll put this one in. This one is a little harder to get in there. It's just a tiny bit too big, so you gotta like weasel it in there, but you can get it in there. So yeah, we've got a couple of like smoky effects. I'm assuming this guy shoots green energy out of these guns. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But very cool guns. I mean, they both look cool. I don't like the extended magazines on guns. I just don't. It's just not my thing. All about conceal and carry. So yeah, we got one a bit longer smoke effect and then one a bit shorter smoke effect. And then here we've got Mr. Pretty Boy. Again, know nothing about this character. I'm sure my good friend James Wilkie and co-worker knows everything to know about this guy because the dude's like a walking Marvel encyclopedia. But Pretty Boy stands at approximately between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall, right in that region right there. Really, really cool sculpt on this. The prototype images, or the digital rendering images, he looked a lot like, the head looked a lot like Ash from Evil Dead, which was, I was just like, ooh, that's cool. When I first saw this in the X-Men Villains 60th anniversary pack, I was like, I'm getting him. I hope somebody breaks that box up. And I did get him at a, can't say reasonable price, but when you broke it down for what I paid, considering how much the box set is, because that box set right now on Amazon is, oh, I had it up there. I think it's like 147 or something like that. So considering what I got him for, it was actually a pretty good deal if you break the figures down individually. So not bad. Really neat design. We've got a metallic, a very, very shiny metallic. You can see the ring light reflecting off of it, that metallic body. I had thoughts as to getting me an extra Destro head from the G.I. Joe Classified series and like popping this off and like painting the skin silver with my silver pen and putting a Destro head on top of it because I thought that would be cool. I may still do that because this is a cool head and it pops off very easily. It's got the dumbbell. It's a static neck, but it does have the dumbbell on there, and it's your standard ball joint size. So you can swap this out with many different heads. But it is a very cool looking head sculpt. The hair swooped back a little, almost like a Superman spit curl right there in the front. You could actually use this as a Superman Reborn head sculpt if you wanted, because it sort of has that look to it, like the Superman that's been in his coffin for a while. His hair's grown a little bit. Doesn't have the beard, but you could easily put a 5 o'clock shadow on there. Awesome. I was, when I first ordered this, I thought when I get this, I'm going to go over it with my chrome pen, but I don't have to. I mean, it's already shiny metallic in the plastic. Really meticulous detail with all the little wires. I may give the wires a bit of a coloring on here because it is all just pretty much in silver, as you can see there. You got a little bit of paint app right in there, but it's like 98% silver. All these little gears and ribbed edges, scalloped edges, all the little rivets around on the, I don't know what this guy went through, but he went through some hell, because the only thing that's real on him anymore is like right there from the neck up. But awesome looking sculpt, just really cool. And awesome articulation as well. And since we're on that page, let's dive into that. So as you saw, we have the dumbbell on a static neck going up into the head. So that gives us a pretty good down. Not a whole lot of up with that sort of back mullet hair thing going on there. But head all the way around. Pretty good tilt on there. Nothing really going on, Pat, with the neck, because you can't really do much because it's a static neck. But you've got arms all the way around. There is, I think there's a butterfly joint in there, or maybe not. No, I don't think there is. No, there is not. I thought that there was. Maybe it's on Silvermane. But you've got a hinge on the elbow going up, or a hinge on the shoulder going up, rather. Arm all the way around. The joints were pretty smooth when I got it, and this was just pulled out of the box and then sent to me. So you've got a hinge on the shoulder going down to a bicep swivel, double elbow going right to there. You've got a wrist swivel going all the way around with a trigger finger going up and down. There are fist hands for this, and I don't know where they are. I dug around to try to find them, but I don't know. They're in another little container. But there are fist hands, the same hands, just in a fist form. With those little rivets there on the knuckles. But yeah, the trigger fingers do go up and down on both of those, and then the fist hands are in and out. You do have a ball joint mid-torso right there, if you want to call it a torso, going up into the upper torso to give you some, not really ab crunch, but just some motion there. Little hula hoop. Pretty decent down, not so much back because it's catching on the lip of that upper torso in the back. And then we've got a waist swivel as well. This guy is all across the boards on articulation, which made me extremely happy. The legs all the way out to there. Almost a perfect split. Actually, if you just bend them a little bit, you got perfect splits. Not a drop-down ball joint, but it doesn't really have to be. You do have a thigh swivel. It's way up here at the top above this scallop piece on the back of the leg. But going down to a double knee, going all the way back to right there, it is catching where the top of that boot or leg, I don't know what you want to call it, upper, lower leg, catches right there. And there is not a boot swivel, so the only two things this is really missing is a boot swivel and a drop down ball joint on the in the upper thigh area. But we do have detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. Let's put his guns in his hands. Let's see, we'll make this one, I will put the blast effect in this one, and we'll put the put this one in his right hand. But the guns go right in the hand effortlessly, and trigger finger slides right in, no problem whatsoever. And then we've got the other one, which also goes right in, and then bing, bang, boom, trigger finger right in. No problem there. Super, super cool looking guy. Just absolutely thrilled with it. I don't have to touch it up or anything. I'm still on the board. Let me know what you think. You think I should pop that head off, put a Destro head on there, and then do that, do the flesh up there in silver and just make the whole thing just like silver, or just keep it as is? I may keep it as is because he does look cool. But it would look cool all silver with the Destro head on there. You can pick up a Destro head like pretty cheap. Or I can just pop one off. I've got two Destros. So yeah, so let's pop him off the pedestal, line him up with some other robotic type characters, and see how he scales up. All right, here we've got him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Archive C-3PO, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Destro, the NECA RoboCop, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Cyborg, which I actually went over Cyborg with my chrome pen and made his body more metallic. And while I was farting around, kind of moving things around, getting figures out, I found the fists. There's the fist hands for pretty boys. I'm going to put these with the weapon effects. But this is just like I told you before. It's just the same hands, just with the fist on there. But there you go. There they are. So I do have them. All right, and those went in that container. So yeah, all in all, I'm thrilled with him. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. I'd give him a 9 out of 10 if they had boot swivel. You don't really need it because you have that really high thigh swivel on there, but then if it had drop down ball joint. Other than that, this is a perfect figure. I don't like the extended magazine on the gun, but when I get that Rose Spider-Man, the Rose, I'm getting, only reason why I'm getting it is because I have this head in which is the like evil version of I can't think of his name, I don't know, James Wilkie. Put in the comments who this is, or anybody else that knows who this is. I picked this head up off of Godfather Toys on eBay. And I'm going to put that on that Rose body because it's got like that color blue in the hands and stuff, and it comes with those two guns. So that'll do it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.